With the topics of mental health and mindfulness being so prevalent in our society today, you may have wondered, what are positive affirmations? I'm going to answer that question for you and show you how you can use them to completely transform your life today. My name is Tiffany Toombs and I am a mindset reprogrammer. I've worked with thousands of people all across the world to help them reprogram their mind for success and let go of those negative thoughts and self-doubts that they have about themselves. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use positive affirmations to completely transform both your mind and your life. Now, 90% of people who use positive affirmations actually don't get a change. But wait, didn't I just tell you that you could get huge transformations out of your life? The answer is yes. And I'm going to show you what most people do wrong that stops them from actually getting the transformations that they're looking for. And then I'm going to show you how you can supercharge your affirmations to get more success faster. So before I share with you exactly how positive affirmations work, it's important to understand that there are two aspects to your mind. There's the conscious mind, which only makes up 4% of your mind's capacity, and the unconscious mind, which makes up 96% of your mind's capacity. Positive affirmations are actually going to work on the unconscious mind and start reprogramming the beliefs that you have about yourself, about other people, about what you're capable of, about money and other things in your world. Now, you've actually been programming your unconscious mind your entire life. You just haven't been intentional about it because we never learn this information. You have about 1,500 words per minute, or about 60,000 thoughts a day that pass through your head. And that's just your internal thoughts. That doesn't include the words that you say to other people when you're having a conversation, whether that conversation is virtually through email or on social media or text, or if you're having a face-to-face or a phone conversation with somebody. All of these words that we choose to use matter because all of those words actually program the reticular activating system, which is like your internal GPS in the unconscious mind. Specifically, when you say the words I or I am, whatever you say after those words become an identity of sort for you. And your unconscious mind takes that information, puts it into the GPS of your mind and says, this is what they believe to be true about themselves. Let's find more of this. The crazy thing about your unconscious mind is there is no autocorrect. So if I'm sitting here putting myself down, oh, I'm so stupid, my unconscious mind isn't going to be like, girl, no, you're not. You're awesome. You're so smart. That doesn't happen on an unconscious level. The unconscious mind has no capacity for logic and reason. It just takes information in, similar to a computer, and whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. So before I share with you the mistakes that 90% of people who use positive affirmations make to stop them from getting dramatic transformations in their life, I want to hear from you. Have you ever used positive affirmations before? And if so, what changes did you see? Go ahead and comment below. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. So 90% of people who use positive affirmations don't get a dramatic change, and they just throw their hands in the air and they decide, this is all woo-woo nonsense. It doesn't really work. I'm going to go back to doing what I did before. I know because I was one of these people. When I first started using positive affirmations, I did it the worst way possible, and I didn't get any change. So what are the common mistakes that people make? Firstly is that they only pay attention to the words that they're saying when they're doing their positive affirmations. So they'll get up first thing in the morning or just before they go to bed at night and they'll say something like, I am powerful. I am a millionaire. And then for the rest of their day, they're constantly repeating to themselves that they're broke or that they're not good enough or that it's not safe for them to stand out. And so our unconscious mind, that reticular activating system that we talked about, responds most to repetition. The more reps that a specific thought pattern is getting, the faster you're going to get that thing. I want you to think of your thoughts like putting in an order for food at the restaurant. If you put in an order for food once, you put in an order, I'd like to be a millionaire, please, and then you put in the order of I'm broke 10 times, what the chef's going to do is, while they're already making the broke, they'll just line up 10 plates and give you more of it. So as long as you're still focusing on those old patterns in your mind, those old beliefs about yourself, you won't be able to make your positive affirmations come true. I had a client once who had been diagnosed as having ADD, attention deficit disorder. And so he had taken on the belief about himself that he was unfocused and he was scatterbrained and he had shiny object syndrome moments multiple times throughout the day. So when I met him, he would get up and every morning he would do his positive affirmations and he would say things like, I am focused. I pay attention to detail. But then he would go about his day making sales calls for his business, and within his sales script, he had worked in a little joke about how he had blue squirrel moments or how he was easily distracted. And at that time, he was doing about 10 sales calls a day, which means one time a day, he was telling himself he was focused and paid attention to detail. And 10 times he was saying that he was scatterbrained and had blue squirrel moments and easily distracted. Which side do you think is going to win that battle? So for positive affirmations to work for you, to truly create new pathways in the brain, the positive, what you're looking to create in your life, has to outweigh the negative, the things that you used to think about yourself that you're working on rewiring. So here's my favorite way to do this. You have to start becoming conscious about what you say and what you think. Now, if every time you said something negative about yourself, you replaced it with something positive, the scale would still slightly be tipped in the negative direction because you've been saying negative things about yourself for a longer period of time. So in order to reverse this and make the positive the most common thought that you have about yourself, every time you have one negative thought, make sure that you follow it up with 3 positive things about yourself, 3 positive thoughts, or focusing on what it is that you want to create instead in 3 different ways. Now, before I share with you how you can supercharge your positive affirmations to get incredible transformation in your life, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. I am putting out brand new videos every single week to help you reprogram your mind for success and let go of fear and self-sabotage and doubt and all of that stuff that just keeps you stuck. So how can you supercharge your positive affirmations? There is a couple major things that you need to know. Firstly, your body language matters. If you're sitting there like, I'm powerful, I love myself, your body is not going to respond to that. Words are only 7% of our communication. Body language and our physiology, how we stand, is 55% of our communication. So make sure that you are taking a strong physical stance. I personally like to use what we know as the power pose. So standing like you are Superman or Wonder Woman, feet about hip width apart, hands on your hips, chest up, shoulders back, chin parallel to the floor, and hold this for 2 minutes. That's it, just 2 minutes while you repeat your affirmations out loud. The best time to do your positive affirmations is first thing in the morning or just before you go to bed. The first 20 minutes of our day and the last 20 minutes of our day is when our unconscious mind is most open to taking on new suggestions. So it's easily programmed the first 20 minutes of the day and the last 20 minutes of the day. So if you're doing your affirmations, then you're going to get the most bang for your buck. And finally, the last thing that you can do to supercharge your affirmations is to get into the feeling of what those affirmations are. I personally like to put on a song that pumps me up. Currently, I put on the song This Is Me from the Greatest Showman movie. It really pumps me up. that energy that I feel from that song aligns with the affirmations that I say. If you don't want to use music, then you can really just visualize yourself achieving the goals that you have. Really feel that excitement, that gratitude, that happiness, that joy in your body, because again, our body responds more to our physiology, including the chemicals, the hormones that we have pumping through our body, and not just the words that we say. Now, if you're somebody who is ready to truly unlock the power of your mind, I would love to introduce you to my free subconscious power activation meditation. This guided meditation is going to help you reprogram your mind and set clear, specific intentions that will help you accelerate your success towards your goals. All you have to do to get that meditation absolutely free is go to meditationwithtiffany.com or click on the link in the description and you'll get instant access. Thank you so much for watching.